pray from so quite no just a stadium in Chemo on my pena Wontumi Juma Anope and some lady free now baby our monetano Pebiano. This is the show Yaban Kraman on it ya the latest style throwing ever bar and what Champions League matches about so ya don't some more ever best as a match day 4 Arsenal and a Bamunchen Amonqua and I record day 4/4 hours UEFA Champions League anymore EBM and then matches about so Barcelona our Chelsea and some our way Man City our fear one game about so Intanom and just a clubs are coming in Adiano and some about Bedun Comani Seriano and so Abesia called there was a canning and one side cannon and some anopebium your room and so our fear so are not just one man pani and so Asha our say Shemesa the 13th All African Games I hosty and some our Ghana on some Pinano Yabirum not fair update anymore and so at the Ababian World Cup the Ghana Football Association so ya said partnership B and HSM's Kitaudia Koso Crabbe so be our fan Abenya Kwana also Bakwa support Black Stars and watch as US Canada and as a Mexico no Yabedun Communion Senano and some Labesiako Ghana Premier League clubs I will drop prepare Nyamiarma matches Abakos weekend I had a super clash I won't cry House of Folk hosti Asante Koroko get fees no and it said your match Ebesia Konina no ya don't some more and some Ababano pay I was shown so live on Facebook Wontumi TV live obo Wontumi TV area not just all the LIVE and no caps not just a block letters area so obenya yem page na fe wash and predo bi abasaw share from messages sabra bakinka I was shown so at the amount YouTube Wontumi TV live honso no ya live our bra TV no digital satellite and some juma and anope couple say ya die
nyame adom fancy bibia boko nyame de ache pa say nya hodin asa be ya rep from now till say 1 ebeboy dem say dom no ana so yenso abanti bibia e fine awode was that o kai enum say free na copy weekend see dey say Nuama Timisu, T coats and the so me pa.
Because you did too much.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you don't know what children about scanner tahon.
Oh, one said it's
oh, yes.
T, Yebenu Mubi, free and now, the Champions League sao Sabina Tensana or China Europe, so the Abba. Now, weakness we or you can say. League
big matches
yeah
asana kotokone
has so the naba
okay
ti yebesi sesika kopim say na wotwe sende beba tienu ma
wo mate me da say na before see about kwama no na ye day foreign news ebeba wonim say I was say ye da ya boafo no ase o madaroma na no pray no ye nsem ema ye tiefo na ABC game no about 10 o'clock and ye dey and draw ebemonti ye no ahye no so ama me say star 262 hash star 262 hash and I no pray no wonsom oberam na fe watimi abo e phone so and phone any phone na okita na simple network bi awda so bia no wobetimi abo area shem na won sere no ensom nabesia ko follow prompt our brand pay boama cheso sika sem ni nyina no ebeja brand ama sika sem ensom nabekwa kama obo star 262 hash na yi by request say I was so choose letters miensa na alphabet aye kan ya no wo choose miensa ba kokra ba wonya scam ya no bonso sika no wo mo de bon ho adiama ana samiensa so ba mu so na chesa no pray no wo be your phone to fa wo shemwe we aye under NLA omo Caritas lottery platform so anama dwumadie ero so maguso ekoso a boama sika sem ne adene nyina no enso aye fine e biem no ye da aye Jackson Herbal product and perforno enso ase sansa no pay Jackson Herbal mechano enso mtada so ye dwuma pa na makatro sa honamre ebeko se wachi enkase ni mu ne tutu anase bia ne kan se nompene aye poso aboso wachire bramo a wote yaw e woni pedware mo sori anopa wontimi sori enko nyuma so aye typhoid ene edu nyana sempo wotie me ebia malaria enso abama no pa yana chesa wate aguso du awia asa wo yo okay adesan so a na wo ya sante aguso dro no aye Jackson Herbal mission one bedu akagina mu na ama hodema panso ba aye oni pedware mo ana sa wotie me na bia kokko woni so dabia no pese woni aye kokko aye mama na ba ni pedware mo aja sisi yare na sempo yem ana tim aye kan sa constipation ana how wadro no aye Jackson cold capsules no ensom ana ye kan fam ano pai ana fe ne kan sa mpama gudie die wo ba ene wo kunu ensom ana wo yere e wo se mo nkomodie e wo mpam aye kama se bia wo dai ya no bai eti ada boso hwehwe oboso nwi ene yade e ba sana mane ma fine pa nti oba se bia o tinka sam e wo fam wadro no aye Jackson natural capsules we no aye natural anu tunuma enya side effect bia wo ni pedwane mo wo ye bema nso abe bema mu awantsano pai no wo mema sam abekon kan pa enya na e wo dwa so aye 0244 723541 na chasa Dr. Jackson ensom enjo soe na odro manhia ayempoboa no ho ana odi for Samuel ensom abone sese na papa se enkanto sabresan se mo amobanu nyina no se kabi ene emene wo ana se bia babo no ase wa wogina fa ko wa wonko anim wonso wonko achi e bia promise and fill no enom ene du nya wo dane yanim gwase bi ensom ana chasa eboboba ana se spiritually yashaw ayekawa e wo sunsuma no ane ye kan sa spiritual marriage no wo be den an won se bia no eye bia se odie na kwakaba sa wadie asenam wo chena bema edruba bia na bema nsuban asesa watitu mo room enso ahwe bema ya mena emsam mpon mo hwekra ani nyina no wo be ko ama papa so de mpabone eye chesam sa kwantre ade agufom ade amana famanioma enso ahesa ewo nyame kwan so number no 0246 7117 na odi for Samuel and some anjo so na say wonum ana say bia wo se ana wo problem maka jo so seno ye won sizes awo canines awo ho womum awo premolars and awo molars awo nyina no de wanya fault awo ho ana say de wanya problem and some awo ho kakanti wontimi nana jo ba no and some esu esanse ne dodom wo complain say ho aye ne ya nyina no aye kaka ana ba ho say root canal treatment ana say aye teeth replacement ana abesa wo ye wutie enano pebia wo je no aye teeth whitening ana abesa modo fam ana sebia wonum ya na yin kanu nti wo ye sukuu ni untimi join aye group studies ebiam untimi nchira wadwen awo nipam ofro car so aye DNA ni nyina no ensom aye gingermate enso adaromanioma ebe fine ensom ama o tamalia aye tissue gu on post office no ensom adi enhwe ana wo dru kofodua enso eastern region womom aben Central Police Station or and a Kumasi de Union himself project offer crane so and some connect Chako Bantama, which are total now will send us a building bank I want from a shrew and a gentleman our oya juma number Obafra Ewo 0559139582 Gingermate and so abejo so Bust Brain Publication Limited books in the year return 5-star and as A1 way and some book our Jediama Banasabea now this you also abakwa kamesans adwenumu abedaw our bra kwadano wonya danda head biam Jetanasa Bust Brain on books no and so I had the best our Ghanaian market and so one we the leading publishing company and some our Ghana Sabia kwadane starting suku numeracy and literacy ewom our world our people our ho yawo my early writing for K1 and 2 akwadano and sanabe fefe kama afi computer no ene chasa santichi ayet dagbani infante ene French akasa nyina no wobenya bia to ensom adiama obano ana jeje so no de nie se bia bano so rem ewo junior high so a wobenya santichi creative art science aye books no wobenya computer in English language afi ebano career technology adwuma no nyina no obenya bi enso ato basics no 7 to 9 aye combined and ya kabom wonya no ba bi aye best brain enkwana de aye sa booksi enso adema ona wo mo aye adwuma awo prankro no abet labusada hotel achi wono ma pay ya for best brain e wo 0507 200 best brain publication limited and so about your so mobile phones and any say samsa kaponyo man so to na omo j aye tablet omo j aye phones aye come up because when aye A3s Oppo any daho and one Champions League omo chasania ye can say selfie amajwe fani nyina no aye Oppo and one omo use ye aye 600 Ghana per na one out the full setting box ni bi bia and some yantiano ye delivery nationwide ebium so banaba pikwadi and so obetumi agemo mo besa mo tono dudum ni nyina no kwan dawo and some ademamo yawo Redmi 5A our Redmi 6 na Redmi 5 no aye 450 Ghana per and a Redmi 6 and some aye 600 Ghana per na the ten say Snapchat TikTok IG eko Facebook adebia phone biano when some battery no ho den and a storage our slow phone any dawo power the dim commands wa what bia come nyom and abeso bo videos and abeso ye obeso call live jumadi bia abeso day phone edibiano onsum otimi edidi and a tablet no 1600 Ghana per chese baby a obiano sabe kan de we no I am breakable free na yen deliver amount 0247 812358 na smart view one product no watch odie
ye rem ewo Wontumi sika pudo and I pay na dwuadie no and say oh phone and I pay to all networks oh bo and a code we na fe odi ajo kakra ni nyina no and say utwa no na fe odi bi star 426 star 20 hash na fe onso follow prompt no odi bi to akira na fe onso anya kakra no betimi abantia na washa no so ade amame Wontumi sika pudo na wajo chefa e wo high sense for no wonu madaroma and I pay home appliances na de wo de awodo na ba air conditioner I pay and I say washing machine and I pay ye ka say may say blender and I say be a rice cooker modi dimun dwumadie na wo kitchen wo nyina no ye de bia ba microwave nim nyina wo benya bi e wo high sense ye showrooms no e wo Ghana afa na ba bia ye di adwuma wo to ye item na hye no so as a 5-year manufacturer defect warranty ada so na wo Kumasi a ye wa dum ye otafo ana ye san edi adwuma ewo tano so mo akran so mo be wi okaso a mo ewo tema ye ho aye di njuma ye showrooms ni ye Ghana afana ba bia onsam obetima kaya ya frefre a over 0302550000 na for the high sense empany for LV and Lawson Beverages Limited drone a Lawson delay man and ana make come for the amasa dre obenom or bema opese delay bema adwuma ne de say o ba me o so o bema mu na fe said ye ne o ya na sisie na se wonso watchimi abre na koma ne empompe said ye say pompe na ni nyina no chasa koma na emre wo de no madra bi ubon se ma oni padua agina so akoma be boye ana afa dwumadie nso be konkai won pem enom Lawson delay man beaters na Lawson delay man capsules no e man no so a moment sentam flow said ye kono wonya bi na fe onuma ebetimi abo adro ye ton bi oba bia ye to adro bi 0248619999 nafe wadi unkoma Alaska Star Enterprise Adaroma ye kwaje ye wo pepesi bronyai ensom na ba ye besie ye demo am ye demo ye fair blind curtains anafe open ye can say PVC floor tiles ibia onsam abeka bi artificial grass no you obi ho modern TV stands ni nyina onsam enso beka bi oyaso ye na ne doduo mu no oduo ni beche adum ana ba ko kra na obenya bi ato ho ye o Mrs. Anoche Plaza yene Boss FM Dino and the enemy Accra Circle Tiptoe Lane inside Ship House 0554-114-878 nafe what the enkomami giman for ya Dr. Time da so Dr. Daruma Dr. DM let me say here oh yeah jumana no washipa na wonu kwete ane Dr. Ogana ha what de emre eto ya dia so semia or Chelsea oya de na watwe anasemia don hore oya de ensom abeko sisi ade anase stroke ya de ene how ni nyina no wase bra prostate no anasa won wasem anaye den wa ware mfie bebrenie awo enso mantime ma me dimafo Dr. Time da so no na ado ani che na so ye bua kwa agogo school junction Dr. 18 Jumadi Accra so Pokua Semayera 0244774282 na for the doctor every nkomo yanko ene kojak na fe ni nkomo kojak shako toothpaste ye betwi ase yanum ebedawo obeyisu bi na fe erom enso etimi abo Jumadi awudi enso mwo fie nkrai ko school a obetwi wo mo se edama unya kojaka eno obetimi abo ntia no ahye no so every amame se dre ana me kamfo every ama kojak proco uchi wo ya embia uti fa broni enso mfa the migraine na fe ohuni mu nyina enso so all the ball proco no enso mabi enu ama bedadin every ama kojak nrei baby ato adro e Ghana bia be na bi ato 0244559597 afe wedding and common semens vital Herbal Mixture capsules agan enie di tuma bebre woni pedua mu se utie me ne anopei na embie fruit to ase won mo ebe wa hye o siatikai ana woti pensa drono channel so ma me se eye entini emu adwuma ohuru ntini num ema moja etimi fam ye enhance blood circulation ana afe esaye ene dompe no ensom emu adwuma ntia drono onuma hese ebe ye adwuma ye ensom matimi adiama na utie me amano so no ema mu flow kama pa bra mo nso bosome adru agene mo konfitire eno nso boamo na oto adru na fe doctor na onche okwa abefa so abenum no 0240 616061 na wadi unkomo yanko ABA Herbal Clinic ho ane ade ani kire ABA nie ene yade nie se cataract ete ene esu ani so na tenom esu ani so a the woman say e ba left no so na one treaty a etimi etre eko different one right no so enti ano na man ye ade ha adwe no enti se ba pen wa ye ho adwuma ntem so na eko efe ema glaucoma enso na ha wadwuna ni nyina no doctor edi wo dwuma de ama sexual weakness and afi menstrual disorder ana ye ka hypertension stroke ade any prostate ade ye kidney enso emu nsem nyina no wo ye ho adwuma ode bibidro crunching and ode ye adwuma o kwada so kumase a adwuna say main market na chi ana doctor etina so odini juma mo am what domain grow bring half no mo de mani che Beneza preparatory school na say primary and school one ma one ne odi adwuma pia kubi coast on in chewa 4156599 now the ABA adi enkomo na yanko natural ne enano pay natural in the oyenye adwuma de ne dem adoso pa na mom de metimi aka che on say nro no wanum bia prostate na any problem aba odunso ana ebi akam oteyawo junso emeye anafo sa junso ententem bia nipa woni ne dawo 5 minutes bia na obi opono twe za ona ni nyina no ane so ntimi na junso ana eba wadro proslav no ana beboa na afenu amakoye avem ama weak erection ade ana afa eba ne se obi woni atenka wompema ene true man capsules anu nya bia eba mo a true man e wompem ama wadi dwumadie Congo ointment wonam no ensa bia begu ana se utie mi wanimi enso face ye enyare se ne eno nso mada so emayi mekamfo amamopa se mu yusu ebema body honam sadin enso machimagine ho kama ade amamo natural no obe friend was 0249017101 now the natural venture sempany for every encommon na mom ye call ene ye mama doctor koso adua ya na so ye no power specialist eba hospital na ye de ni enso mwache hepatitis ade say ye B and CA ni nyina no or fatty liver na fe fibroid eba ne kidney problem ni nyina ne ye mama doctor akoso adua ya wadro adua ya heba malamis no edele treat malaria cough care heba mixture ayewa ana fe adua ya heba tonic ni nyina no so no obenya nre bi anom atuase efe amawo akra kwabenya wodu ani akre ACP kwantempo no so ewo ana ye mama doctor ya adwuma mo amwo kumase fe ya se bosom twe ekwa no so adua ya junction ewon so no edi adwuma mo amwo takwa de record do ase ewa anaji extate 0244544422 na oni ya mama doctor akosua adua ya adi nkomo na mom ojesi ne dem se obaji bi ewa ade kama deɛ enye jirija no deɛ no ɔhye deɛ cotton no timi so mu a wodimi sɛ Jesse eni ɛsɛ mu a ɛm sɛ moto fake na ne mo papa no deɛ ana ɛsɛ mo GBA player version ana ɛwɔ ntihyɛ no so baabi awo Ghana baabi a ofra yɛbɛ delivery 0547 047 771 ana 0203 682 641 na wajo quality Jesse na bibia nso ayɛ kama fancy dimari enti enom say do bia to bie eni quality Jesse.
Okay, whoa, Mate, me da say. Yamra yen question of the day no so I win Amazon sponsored. Amazon P Herbal mixture and so no ebe boa ama wo your bana say infection when you be say bia obi na diama wana say bia wa use washroom P ama wakwa kunye bi no infected abomodi enso be kwa kope Amazon P Herbal mixture ne bi anom ana bema so ya wo tan sensu vita bi efru bema ne mu pie ya na say time afi insansan gu bema ho ne o manwie peyo emma oni nyina no nya bia no enso ebe boa na atu ase kama eye drum worship mekasa no hia na chese tu eye infection ase ekwa ensama biem eno enho asem ana ye Kanadaroma ana ye day eye question of the day ebana amuzu peace himself say currently which team is the best in the world between Bayern Munich and Arsenal? Currently, which team is the best in the world between Bayern Munich and Arsenal? Say I can say in prem team Bayern and was so Japan. Arsenal our form. Bayern and our form. Why now come on Kabo?
Yes, Adriano Ebinian Fawe Enfree, where branch of friend say, Yao Ochi was saying none of them still Chelsea and a Yao message no was there about Kevin Gabo as if Bayern Munich and a Kevin Gabo and so a message or day Abanono Labi, Bernard Okose only one team and we have beaten Arsenal already and no I also the day I may now pay citizen and I say hashtag Wontumi Sports Buffet keeping clean sheet in the last 4 matches in the Champions League. It's Arsenal. I don't know. Every Diaba Kwaku ranking say Bayern Munich all the way. Bayern. I don't know. And so Eko Diamano Nana Kwekwa say I'm Emperor. I'm from Achim at Apradi. I'll go for Bayern Munich. I know I don't know. De Abba Abdin Tamim say Bayern Munich. And Wakode Amom. I know also answer Godfrey say the unbeaten team all the way. And also Diaba Kwabna Summit as a Bayern and I know and some obtain for nano pay a man for Gilbert fancy. I'll go for Arsenal. I don't know and so I try de Amenana Kwame legacies until they meet each other. I'll go for Bayern Munich and what Diaba Oscar Del Santos. I'll go for Arsenal and also a day Amenano pay Grandmaster Mafia Dra was say I'll go for the Gunners and no day one also I try de Lawrence de Maestros until they meet Wontumi in decide.
And the next phase you go international break aba.
Yeah.
Omumienu ne behia. Na fe ye hu se ne behia for buying for form no dey. Ano shepa. Na Jesse Deborah so I say Bamunchin of course and what ba fe oheneba nana ya hambo kwadiama Bamunchin. Eze Obina Eshon. And so say Arsenal the Gunners ana Kena Gogo so say still Bamunchin ne dey enye for Michael Chuzi Bain and away a Nicholas Ku Ellen Pew one also say a Barcelona and a some more form pa. Okay now Abdul Salam Chuzu Bamunchin Money Rich I say Arsenal always and away and some in Diogo best I say and I saw I still Chelsea and our Prince Aduoko was say as Arsenal because of the number of goals conceded and I just what then and so the about 2 teams on Meki a case Ede Amaomo pa master Bayern hey football pioneer Nana Casti and a day I saw message no and some that the Benano pay I will show this now the Bishop Ataboku
see you
see you the Madrid stars Bishop Ataboku I saw if I come to Bishop so they join the church no church and oh si kanina about the best
oh go peden I want cry oh ko number now ye dey
Bishop not be fine. Oh, And I'm yasipa. Still picture intimate post you.
I'm going to post this cannibal. Scanning to my trigger release clause now. Scanner show.
Oh, I'm going one out Johnny's case.
No, that be
what Johnny's case.
Okay, fine. To me, Johnny's case. Scanner.
This is $100 now.
Oh, massa. So, we there moving and me also. We don't want to casa. Bounce almost to me power. Sato, we walk. What about this you? I was young.
Won't he and Bishop Ataboku show no so. I any kwaba real quick now for your serie no ABC akona. ABC game na ready and I ready there. Me try me home come right now. After you said you know and so ABC akona. Betway coats no betway coats. Mamemfa aye coats. Emma real quick na yanko enso emra. Na first coat any betway se betway rewards supremo.
Yes.
Of course we bet on sports.
Yeah.
Of course we bet on casino we points. Points so convert it into cash. Cash so that we need to
yes.
Always me must how this care the who beside me say this care me the go frying pan. Na me the anwa go. Me twisha jene no tomatoes go no ma che no ma we. Why?
Skade ne dey.
Tiens sanam this kind of be. Why? Anti skadie eyepa we ya shomoto na for the ayola.
Oh yeah.
Anti betway
nkotin.
Na first quote any enwe momudi. Shara buni kama me de momudi na enwe very necessary pa.
Project here.
Ya mamudi sa. No say ya me so ma san first ka.
Mafa.
Ko Sunday 42 hours na bobo eno. A boy. Ana so ya samo ma do mo 7 hours.
Yeah. Say na 5 bisu sakra.
5 bisu boy.
Yeah. Ti enye easy.
Ti mo de mo de bet we
week ni de mo
so almost 7 hours. 6.58 a boy. Ti mo nye BW1 F06 3B BB 16 hours anam di amount 9 hours and by BW1 F06 4B A7 BW1 F06 5222 and here 6 and a last code A5 hours BW1 F06 56 F4 T no and so
yes,
no
I make green lights.
Yes until anyone yeah come on it na afi MCB na ready and okay any moment when you ready pay by letters me and ya ben ano pere sikasem and ye kano tie no enso eno no yes QOG alphabet into any 0 QOG eno enso ana epie by ya the update about cabo quick one Shandrak enso bra penny ewo hilltop adwena se residence wa nam say manfo bi nso no pa boni fo bi boro mo fia na dwono ko se sa ne ma hodo pie adana me kan obi fufuro bi anke ka se bi wa bofom na almost sa iPhone 15 Pro Max Galaxy 24 Note fa iPhone 11 esa fa iPhone 7 Huawei and so mo fa just na bo no wosoro pa esa make away with cash of 26,000 Ghana cedis Movado watch and also fa fa wedding ring just say diamonds kakra nom dia ring na nya ring to akro ma wia ekọ go mu twatwa ne ma bi no mu wura dem no fa koi ana 18k ring and also a Yellowstone ana bangle ewo 2 lions ana se jatam yenu a eno esiso ana big bangle nso baako ana fe Gucci bracelet baako nso koi chesa white gold cra wom kakra fine bracelet chesa no so diamonds ewom ana fe ball earrings ano ye gold 18k ana bank document ano so mo fa koi ti wo ho no be di phone ba se to because omo tracing akwakodi baby am be celebrity
okay
few minutes later na ba be drew PZ
okay
to see the ba se to na wo
dia ba be fa
na fa ne ma no oh yes na ye nyani ayanti say eno ano no ye nkomra
eno ano no
okay
nkomra
eno say Napoli for ha adwen o
omo so de Napoli
ye kwaba bedwafo nyina wa ha Bishop Ataboku enso e wa ha Michael Asareport to Michael Akumia na afi Newton Lante yankomre all African games okay to see interest home because I'm just
ana sikanzo mu na still yantua bika hey and okay to okay
service for mangana
Debbie Francis Kala couldn't go for ho
okay
na facilities in around $160 million
and brabao
hey to okay and also okay ukra no beti ma testify ana
Whoa, young criminal and I don't pay live on Wontumi TV, digital satellite, your whole and I feel live on Wontumi, our TV live, and so Facebook, live in caps, block letters, now pay, won't say, and so I can share your program, no man, I will throw, and so you been share, come on your bar. This, a sports buffet, latest, and
Angwa Juma no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Dudia Obeya Juma and such Renia no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Dudia Obeya Juma Ye Bompaye Shamachi Shra Yehuwa Ila Henu Yehuwa Ekat We Ahata Et Yehuwa Elohika Bika Uvika na veshika uvika miyodika tode yasak in English in the name of Jesus amen
salam come on kapo say kapo chairman afena chairman baba me akwa yes go tama taboku kasamu say messages and ben no bia say hey o chairman ya de pa say wa tinya assemble yes kwa bi ko me nkwa me ho hene papa me
na guess it is okay how guess no
through from so and some adama wa Brian Jumari fan say Wontumi sports buffet and no pay no ya the san sem nyina so eba ba onim san no person unya bra and some monetary no pa Jumari ya fan say Wontumi sports ba ya also san kan nyina no ya the no some not ba no pay no ya ba say the latest and update anymore and some ya ba and Real Madrid Colusi Manchester Trent Arnold I say one more and so any abusuani nyina ba so mo chasa one more disappointed sense no more na the reception at Chesenwa akoba so one kasa no former team one supporters at the man nyina no ya don sam no more ebesa bana me no kasa no ya wo bonsa team one so bom game latest time ana fe Chelsea for no one so eje wo Man City for ana Chelsea Intermoni at omo de nyina no and so ababa so me das into no aya Manchester I was saying ebaso yankla ene de ne nwe na fa yanko enra wo so adwumadi I was saying no so abaso onim say na early kick off no and some by too much say enra and no some consequent Ghana time no aya 5:45 and anyway and chese boboku ya fan some perforce onum and some other chese beyarel game no and some abakoso aya some patternum and chese ade wo some kwa we chese nkwada nyina no wo some kwa kopojuma wuram some Azerbaijan eho ana Karabag Abdam FK ebo and some area Chelsea and some by game assignment no and some other person so like moment na Chelsea for no woman some other fly and some other call aye Azerbaijan ho no woman busabusa boys no say na wonim akwa ya kwakotwa unim mouse no we sem aye say no abo e bia 2500 any a day and some other ma Chelsea kai say no amosom ano boys aka no nyina no wo mo nyina so Kobe Robert Sanchez anie ano obisa no senti mouse san ane ye betwa ansa ne ye drew aye kro no so was a 35 and was a dabi e close aye 2500 miles ana chese wo free aye chese kro enom aye London som ade ko aye Karabaga wo som no betimi atwa kai se donom amosom ano boys no nyina no wo mo nyina som okobe na Chelsea wo mo coach no decide say apart from Abia Pedro Neto Anches no and some anya available Adamasa game no what the Emsa boys and almost omunyina so koi as a goalkeeper miensa no wonom efa goalkeeper ye fano sa Philip Jorgensen efa aye Max Merrick efa player na ye fano sa Robert Sanchez omo and some aye 3 ana defenders no wobanya Josh Achampon our squad denemo wonom efa aye Tosin Adara Bioro efa Trevor Chaloba Mankukura ya ne Wesley aye Fofana Fei Malo Gusto and Joro Hato and some Anna James no and some Adiama Chelsea and aye Chirefono and midfielders and some our game no aye Facunde Buonanotte Enzo Fernandez and Jamie Bino Gittens Afei Romeo Laviane Moises Caicedo and just Andre Santos one and some aye Medono and some Adiama Chelsea and Nimono Mekacho Seliam Dalap and some Abba after say was survey one game ban our Premier League no we earn next game in the Champions League one some Ababonte Dalap Alejandro Garnacho and some Makwadana Yefano said Tyrick George I was quite dynamo Magu Akawa Ansana Joao Pedro and Akwadana Yefano Sam William Estevao Omo Ana Chesakobas Enra Wamo some Arokwama Kwakotro Wamo Rasari and the game no and some Mabasiako Aniate na report to me Yansen Mete sir yes sir Garnacho fanamami because an open report I mean sir Alejandro Garnacho yes Chelsea fono MSM and Perifono Omania Sopa one ayo boy attitude and afe two ayo intensity yes sir Garnacho identity and some our Cobham Abrabio Meltroni Biano womodi kan ya to da sir wo free Manchester by na chese 100% fit intiana afe anan kakran kodano and some ehunioma sopa na domo kan nyina no say energy and professionalism akoda no som adana de wo kobam no eno ana chese akoda na ye fa no say Garnacho ensom aseto pa enti omani ajemodo ba akoda no ensom abo Adama club ye fa no say Chelsea awa brano pe no eno som aye kakra firimu ade aba sansam no nyina no ye de ema ye temfo ana ensom awo shoro so na match na eno som abaso a chese ye di aye hon komo sese egusu a ye kasa say Chelsea woman some game no yebetie a coach Enzo Maresca kaka because what did you pass way and some match bakua and what was it Karabakh for no woman some side or maybe matches our competition anymore and say we you are dress we are Chelsea when you no not just a DNA and a what the kind of caution and the amount of boys no a gamer a tough game Yentie Enzo Maresca.
The way they press, the way I don't think it's about be the favorite one or no. It's the way we try to deal with all the details of the game. Karabakh, I just said they won 2 or 3 games like us in the Champions League. They were also winning the other one, and then at the end they lost. It's a very good team, organized, well organized. The way they press, the way they are intense. So it's going to be a tough game. To be honest, as a team, they are a very good team. They are a very intense team. The way they press, the way they work all together as a team, you can see that it's many years they work with the same manager. And then, especially at home, they are more intense. And as I said, it will be a tough game.
No, I sama Enzo Maresca na tesa ya dene accepts Emma ya for an ano pay and some our show no so mama ya kwadana fan sir Wesley for fun and ansem by na okay sir akoba 2 weeks and ye and the kabato jasa Wesley for fun and am sir wono kana ya watin sika to bra said you sit here so now be on some elsewhere speed limit aya say ya juma pa and ya stretch be also na betimi tia so na how just okay January couple for fun and echo sano I just unum sir woman can't channel bako achini mienu ama chese yamana driving aya am sa punishment any ade adomo kan nyina no sa aya dangerous driving a chese womo aya sasana tedia womo betwe na so yae no 1 yae ni 2 a chese obi aya punish wo wi aya ya je lunch sie ni wunu na o se tia so ta so no kwa de jise bia musizi kas ni nyina na ofafomba aya twenu no ha na lombo no na wunu ya de kwamerika sana na no ya de sampa na me no kase no yese Chelsea for no same omono boy no ensom akasa because kan de wo bia gitum ye pass adwane na mom e bia wutwi de na wutwi e bia de panso de ma no na nyame amfafie na yantia sampa na agi kinkire Chelsea for no wo mom anya yie a chese no mo kan sa anya kwancho so wo na afi wono som asu amo se wo yo bia wo speed pa a chese anese bia wo keke wo wram no appear no wram no appear asemo amaka ne de amaka ne yanketere bia je wonu na tia so se de onom asipa no na do mo kan nyina no se wo mo se omo mana ba ya 300 hours of unpaid community service wo be ya juma bia bola bra ba je ha na wa ba je bia me fichire be spray so aha san nyina no yama no taku ema no sempra no ensom aye punishment a Chelsea for no say wo mo som adama amano kasa no so kakra frimo Bernardo Peno ensom awo show no so bonsa meka tro no pay so man kwakodru aye Belgium na Barcelona ne Club Brugge for game no enom abakoso na wonum sa bonsa tum no womo so ye training and so our fear and sana womo some fly dia call aya chesa baby no so aya game about Belgium womo some match ababaso na enioma so coach no enen kwata no and some aya juma ye onum sa mo na tiri ba se coach na ye fan sanse flick ayo bia na ninje aya Barca team ni mo na so manager no se want to just report no kwa bia ni onum sa ABC ye ka ABC a womo aya chesa paper ba ko a womo ye Madrid based na chasomo no womo besi our Madrid kronimo womo na de batu gasa coach no ese nani nkana yabo eye season we a wonom abaso okọ na chese onem parifo kra kasasa womu nya ne kwama ne nkwane ade womu se nukro bia nim na coach ne so won control bia se wa bra oda so edon kwada no a wo ba ye hwese de osine Lamin Jamal nom ane kwada ne nyina no womu so a relationship esitentina won control bia se wa bra wo be koso ye adwuma so adiama club a ye fa no bounce anti this season what was so nyame yar next season obeto as ampo wonu kwa naose contract extension bi ane ade ensom etimi ba na report amenya no sa na dwi wonu so squad o de ko enra e wo Belgium no report amensa kan sa Goalkeeper for Shasni ano ebe start game no e post no mo sa kobasa bi ansesandia Jules Koundé ebe bo Ronald Araujo ebe bo Eric Garcia ebe jinam Alejandro Balde wonu so ebe start medono aye Frankie de Jong ebe aya Man Casado, Fermin Lopez, Ababo, Marcus Rashford, Ebetinam, Robert Lewandowski, Waba, and after Ferran Torres, ano, and some other started because Salami Yama Sana Bakuriana Chesana, I was some arrested Lama and Salamin because I could know Sadian and Yoma Sikono, answer Maka Ayapu Belgia, as a Wahemu, Oya Kodakitwane be at this one Eswa, aha, Sabia Bola, Babu Kwamrika, Dabian Mujinam. America yani wo dami benkum ni fa na defenders cham seal eno ama wunya sa pra no ntina nura ni centers kasem Nico Williams and some other chese Lamin Jamal ana fe Franco Maston Tuono wo some pra ntana likely so see na be kodia na ne bia Lamin and some betimi our bench a chese na kakra frimo and abana Lamin Jamal no report to amensa kan sa wonum sa Spain wo mu coach aye fan sam just Luis de la Fuente I na dwen say anadwe match no nani wo mu pa ade no pa yese se akwada no we ebo ena match ni bi ama Barca dia mumpo wo ba fra no I'm international break ya kwena na bebo man Spain wo de he mo pa mo nkwan na mo nya na de akwena na na on ton na wanya 100% o say mo ma akwena na bon na nko ade a wonom abafra bon na say boy na mo de a ene na be na dia tum say akwena no enya fit na so the moment obetina mo nko ade e chesem obetimi abo ensom ade ama Spain amina eno aye said ye besi akọ enana dwi ensom awosama chirima sansem ni nyina no ye de ema ye tie for enano pay ensom awosho no so afei yentie answer flick akakra because the Promotional conference and answer the press conference was say Bruga amot bombo to say Elche na seria na obi abeso okita bono Club Bruga for no so ha dwen pounty wasem amoso be pese bia na wo mo be kita bono kakra ntia be tough game and Barcelona ebeba ne nanwumre yentie flick ono and a press conference yentie kakra.
It's a similar match like against Elche. They also like to have the ball. They play out very good. They have good movements, good automatism in their match, in their game. And of course they also, especially at home, because the atmosphere is unbelievably good, they press also 1 against 1. So it's for us, it will be a tough match.
It's free or run as well. The banana peno. I was shown so now. Obakan and Saint Temere, but two jasa Bansa Fosse in Yamiarma Friday. Wamu be a Cam New Stadium. I know Nemono when a training session. Almost come OJ. I 10 euros and a 5 euros. Linano about call Adiaman charity made a story. No, Emma last week, Emma this week. Me catch was woman shall see a topa and I'll pay woman Yabasa. I sold out into what? Maybe I will protect it to be out to 200 woman to we into a chase nyame an mo tenachi Friday wa bro mo ye training and some our coming akwasha said the stadium development akwani ade enipa betimi awura aye stadium ni mo aye makoma ko 23,000 and aye chase sold out and mo ton target ni nyina and some amasa na Man City for no wo mo body at Dortmund na the tansa when your first time Ellen Haaland able game and yet on one kasana former team able to Ghana no Monday coach and say what do Jiri Basana Ellen Haaland room Leo Messi and see Ronaldo woman some level there was no boy in numbers no Emma the accepts no Emma no Monday I was watch as Ellen Haaland goes I wash an idea we bet me at the out to Leo Messi Ronaldo and I don't know woman will say Ellen Haaland say who coach Abo abaso nano wabramu bomu game area queen want to Bournemouth fast na coach say when Leo Messi num and Chelsea Ronaldo num and some on the same level na no cry and was not at all hey what's that Messi when Ronaldo modiana de bra a different level cry and conform you know and some I want to know there onyandu sala fono yentie say yes kwa wa Branson training bako ebusa Ellen Haaland now boy no and some no our press conference say and common koi.
They keep coming up in the same conversation always, the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, the very best players in the world. Do you see yourself at the level of those players?
No, not at all. Far off. No one can get close to them too, so no.
And the names that keep coming up in the same.
Just will be and bet me I get close to Leo Messi and Ronaldo Lavono Achasano. I some Ellen Haaland out Yadena accepts Emma Onano pay live when the Shafe Yanko matches at Barcelona. So Arsenal is a Zedia bra. Woman son our form bruta na Unimsa woman son time consider Basabasao. As I said the Gunners Ayasida the last 10 matches of our body in Arsenal and some I winnie na the Gunners and winning 10 consecutive matches in all competitions for the first time. And our coach, Alfonso Mikel Arteta, and on Quacho say Afi and you may and some other the Gunners Omutim Ebium Arsenal. I bet the first club just were free and your Ingresi Amonteswa 21st century one of winning first 4 matches. Near Canada Champions League and Taisi Serbia Premier League team. Ever winning first game, second, third, and fourth game in the Champions League. A group phase, say a group stage, say a day. And now no cast a report. I mean, you say Arsenal, Bonum, and some Anababa, the first club. Woman some Arache, ISR milestone. I mean, woman some ISR record. Aquadana, you found some Max Dolman. Woman 50-year-old boy at Chelsea. Woman says, Messia, see Womukotono. Aquadana, one of your dunum on Bono Papa. One Anya just 15 years, 308 days. No, Aquadanum Anababa, the youngest player. One abo our Champions League man. One of some Ayamaki history na Emra. And you may call so Emma Wakaya. Ye show see an opano. And I'm can to our sports bite. And I'm see some our sports buffet. And some I say, one more players Emma come across 7 now. One more out apart from goalkeeper. You found a Kepa Arizabalaga. One more Makanyani attackers. And Ranta Makumako 6. Omunano attackers. Omu out. Not just an worshipper. Now soon in Achimeka Samika Marino nom Ababam and Pamarino about 2 goals and a Messe for club and country bueno. Ekitabe said 18 goals cry. I said 19 zoom. I just want Bojuma and the manager fans our Tata since the month of February. I manage I said Drew Babia Abia makeshift number 9B and I say emergency Abia striker B Aquadana Baya Jumano one some Abajumani neat Enra or Sabo 2 goals Emma Arsenal not just Ampa Emsa Marino Aya Jumapa now Tata and was saying say Drew baby now only options also invent be the moment so be invent no we be options na me can Marino there obi adam say nobody can hu dada or no and who say the akwada no e bia the touch esitia and say e bia na ho brase and nyoma bi no we betimi abonan ama ye enti a good experience omunya ya on say last season so osabo bobo similar positions antina wo mtiri e ba say na say bia attackers anywhere Marino e betimi afit in ampa one some Tomu San coach and say, Ban saying, and what ye day, and who said that to be ano, Mika Marino bet me up on 9, I'm a Arsenal. Yentia Mikala Teta Crow Faswa, one of some in some ano.
We have options in doing bend them, but obviously Miguel hasn't played there before in his career. But we have the good experience of last season and the way he reacted and performed in that position, and obviously we believe that today the way they were set up as well was a good chance for him to perform. My view was always he had really good timing and capacity to finish in the box, especially one touch, and then talking to him and making sure that he plays closer to the box and he identifies the opportunity, the timing, the way he needs to attack the spaces in relation to how they defend the box, which today was a bit different as well, the way they set up, and then it's obviously his quality, his willingness to learn and practice every day. You can always have options in doing bend them, but obviously Mikel hasn't played there before in his career.
Crowd manager Fanasa Mikel Arteta and Arteta Yadena accepts Emma Yetel for Enano pay and some our show so Yanko Aya Juvene Aya Sporting a game Enra Baswa one some about one or drona and so much as Turkey near Quadana Fanasa cannot show this Ayobiam so far from open play the last 10 matches on show go 1 year assist apart from penalty within this period on the 2 no won't come from open player goal and answer assist akodane enya biamene emsa concerns about panadiama womo sawo gideon sa akodano about discover the form and some that is a coach back no he got tuto woko and Spalletti and Abenes obaye emsa friend wabobe say too much is being tea womo tiri e ba sanyoma badane amanioma and some akokama na akodana million story I fan say canon shoulders no medical campaign some anymore Chelsea ekoi omonya no and none of per report I mean you say yes clubs mienum our Premier League anymore womo say omo per canon shoulders net ye baako ni dia ba beto dwanom Liverpool already Chelsea there onim dada na Jamaica no say Liverpool team no say omo som anya boy na omo papa na omo de no nkomasie ama dia akwakodru ensom ane say sa move way ebetimi abaso dia just omo ya ebia one of the highest earners our Liverpool na so omo ye tuo mo kakase our team no just Liverpool tombi ema sani pa no ba akokọ ba ko kodi a wamum abatumi di akoda we ensom abakana ne Gildes ensom anu no wono som anu boni piapa no ayen koma Liverpool team no wamum som adi enra omo bo 80 something minute ana striker ye fa no Dusan Vlahovic anu ana restore parity anu adema aye Bianconeris omo team no wo prime omo yini free no say one kasa and a request is yen substitute in sense now when you discomfort as one shada hunya masuye as be a pen kakrabin to say e so take precaution one person be escalating your media I was so bunch ma for ekobanunti and just enwa game no one some ma ye free mo and no ayasma Vlahovic and some ajaba Shadrack sama me Ousmane Dembele yakọ Parc de France and was a match no na me kase Dembele ntimi am be 5 minutes to cry. Now, Jomo can say, and a promote ya to just say, and ya ebia hamstring na Dembele di Kenya and no, and I can hotabi. Jomo can say, way a calf, the 9-2, and I'm saying, or T-Pain, our huntina, one more some person rescue because matches I can a Dawson, actually already, one more point, and I was a woman in Fremontina, one more some can in answer and Tessa the Emir Trum, now a city renum, a calf, our bra, and no, I ask some perifono, one more some that to Ghana no player yare update ema ye telefon som awo show no so na nanka we yakam mesra mame fama mo onim se owura mfa no sa Alexandro Del Piero ensom adi nkomo arefa Juve wo mu game no ho na de Del Piero kan nyina no say was it was a match no second half na ababe the same old story adea was it Italy one more problem na Italian football a problem and say edu second half omuntimi mo one mabere say tam na enwa game edu second half no now sampa as a sporting foreigner one mo sada aye Juve so just one more game enwa de evident just ampa emsa second half Italian clubs no one mo problem pa na Vlahovic ayobia wo kana Juve omo play and ho ding na bi onom abano say yen shego yen wram katashi and ye dimpi yen contribute just one ema won sisina ay Vlahovic and some and sign panintina am say onua say omo problem e Italy also kwa bia so mo hwe na fe wo some atimi so ya fe yen go back to Paris Saint-Germain and ba mo nchin omo game enra no so ba so bi mu a Bradley Bacola akwada no say no credit chance was say no money some match and the aye there e be difficult no mom no kwanyam yanim nie wo man now so diet da se ba mo chintim no e betimi dominate boboku a ye for so PSG ye creature Kvaratskhelia esansan Kvaratskhelia dinkomo na ensentwani ni busana say from annual game amuboy based on that game no you betimi agina so aka say and e bia ba mo chin aye the best team because mo am ye defending champion mo no mo so na boy no na game obi say wa be win the chance on an born on our form anya bia no and Bain the best team and creature Kvaratskhelia say Wontumi nyina game ba ko peso emfa nka say bia ba mo chin aye best dabi yenya no sa yentie boy no.
Who is the best team in Europe or not really after this 90 minutes?
No, I think we cannot say after one game who is the best. I think in the last of the season the results will speak and it's just one game. We have to continue and I don't think that one game decides who is the best. First half they were very motivated and they just they were better than us and they beat us. So it's just football, you know. Sometimes you lose. It's okay.
We say after this fight, who is the best team?
Again, some branch fans say creature Kvaratskhelia, and I would say you're doing some emana just a scenario, and you both said you're challenging the Sia Quintian Trema, and yes, season and Corneria and Ra. What I'm saying, the quib almost same never to Jassa, Saul Reti, and your place no more one and Ra. Paris Saint-Germain captain Marquinhos. 1-2/10. The ghost Mianua Luis Diaz and sharing in our crown. Now, just a Marquinhos on a bomb. I'm Gidia Bassano. Woman, some the Nadia Ababa Tukana. Woman coach and father said Luis Enrique essay. One of Olobia or more matching ye. No, my excuses. And I went a year saying a fine cossy hine. Will you wire Dabby on your side in the cry? But Jobas will can say what I say. Woman, my gift too much. I say, oh, chair. I am Bamunching for the because 2 goals in no one more mistakes and I must have 2 goals in the buyer. Now, what we not or expect I was some on my left one. I am better than Enra. One more some and no panel. Many about 2 just was say now. omo born 11 against 11 na Bamunchin aye better about 10 against 11 and sana womo aba match ni mo our second half na omo busana na eba na sana wo bi amunya numerical advantage 11 against 10 when to equalize amo 2-2 yet muluzu game no. And I say yes because one of the best team currently the boy coach and Kanu Krabrita was saying na ya kase maza Bamunchin for no form na no papa and it adding sound sad team ne ba obet me take advantage yentia Luis Enrique reasons entia woman to me anti omoka.
Okay, you play against the best team now in Europe and with the best results, and they played great. They pressed us high at a high level, and if you give them some gifts, it's easy for them to score, and they did it. And it was difficult from the first minute, and yeah, it's like that. Our schedule is difficult, the most difficult challenging into the competition, and we need to improve. Okay, you play against the best
manager
team.
fan say Luis Enrique na hotel say one also adana dia deba na anu coach fan say Vincent Company and so say yaman to just said ya and say Hakimi and some ekopra on say as of late Bamunchin bo PhD na just serious injuries aba no pay me be to just Hakimi betimi akọ more than 1 month and no 5 weeks and a day woman can project adiama defender na woman so much so better because and one also copry na company say woman so suffer similar e was US e hono Jamal Musiala e copry me no kasa Musiala kra train no guso awoya woman yes an kebi obaba ansa na fi akonere no woman say omon be so be pre enti akoda no nyame ya aduma e somewhere January and e bia Jamal Musiala no e wasa akoda no e som aba ene ade na moduma so fa Bamunchin eba 16 wins in a row just say obian sha wonom woman ball a year 50 a year 6 goals 5-6 woman conceded 11 masa kwafo form na no brutal na wo bi ajigu ne ho James say de wo ba na wo dwane coach ne se ni kwa se tirimida ba yabo abaso yade no dabi ano ho ni kwa so mo de call kra wo de yentie company e wa bro mo din komo wie na wo so adene kakra e tudwa.
For me, the main thing is, and I say it a lot. I speak about the players. I say when there's hype, please don't believe it. You're not that good. And when there's the drama of you've lost a game or you've had a bad performance, don't think you're that bad. You're not that bad. So that's something that I keep always with me. Now we've won 16. From tomorrow onwards, it's back to 0, and we have to win the next game. And then I know that the Champions League winner is not decided now. Otherwise, PSG would have, would not have won the Champions League last season. So now it's about getting to the next round, and we made a very positive step, and keep putting us in position where, in the right moment, we have to fight for trophies. But now was a very important 3 point, more important than anything else. But I will say that the side of defending with 10 is another token that we have to take with us into the season. I think, for me, the main thing is
Vincent Company and I'll tell say your dinner accepts and so mana chesa sanka your ball matches best at 9 pair and Paris Saint-Germain your Champions League and last season and PSG and because Obakaya yebo group phase drew baby no more now credit himself Paris Saint-Germain to mean qualify but omoya no friend of qualify by later no dia kan nyina so aye history obi anu nioma and also of course our manager no born team abaso moments kram call aye 10 against 11 and no aye numerical disadvantage ni nyina no womo som different kama our fools no aye talking our say womo som ade ya juma coach ya fano Xabi Alonso after Senra womo call zu amakwa kodro na manager no ade na am womo say aye day off etina Wednesday training enkoso because omo tu kwan nyame ya mo chene ya wo womo be resume training our vadebe ba serebe ya Real Madrid and so game our sabas weekend we no wɔn so betumi apɛpɛ na afei wɔn so akɔbɔ ne yie na latest of Vinicius ɛho nso ɛnie wɔnim sɛ yɛse ne nkurɔfoɔ bi akɔdi nkɔmɔ sɛ ɛnɛ sɛ ɛwɔ bi abɔe no agya tim no ɛtoɔ na ɔkɔ na mpo ebia sika bi ana wɔsan nka bi a Madrid atua na Madrid ɛsɛ ɔkɔ nti yɛntua mfa ma akora no a wɔmfa nso bɛgya sika no atoɔ no a wɔnom akɔ ɔn sɛ yɛobuo no ɔbɛyɛ sɛ menya matakuku anaasɛ sempo akora nkam mɛgye me sika nyinaa aha nti sɛ baabi yɛduru no wɔn mo bɛ so ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ bi a Vinicius agya bibi kora hɔ sɛ yɛ sika na ne ɔkɔ na Madrid enya mfaso a ɔno ɛbɛkɔ na bia sika no wɔn afa because sɛ esi kwe no ɛnya yi me nsa kasa Premier League ni mu Vinicius enya Premier League na wɔn nso ɛbɛba ntianim sɛ bi a Liverpool bi anaasɛ bi a Manchester foi bi a my ready sa akɔda yi mo nso mo ne bɛyɛ adwuma hɔ ana report a me nsa kan sa akɔda no nso ɛbɛso ɔba no refer sɛ when Rooney sɛ man to just ha Real Madrid no na mo yɛ poor ɔmo hu amo yɛ na wan ɔmo hwe ɛno a wɔsi game no na no ideas bi anim a kyɛse na ɔmo lake ɛyɛ creativity wan ɛna ɛbɛ create ama ho accountum wɔn anya adwuma bia na the boy in your shot I fan sɛ Conor Bradley Masa ɛno adeɛ akwara ne si fam na Bradley say bono wɔn ba nneɛma pii kɔ so wɔ pitch no so deɛ ɔbɛso ɔka ne nyinaa ne sɛ wɔn na ɔmo huhu ɛnyɛ ne ho koraa na Vinicius akeka nsɛm bi ɛnsom akyerɛ no ɛwɔ pitch no so a ɔno na ɛmfa no ho ɔnsɛ woyɛ saa na obitumi woyɛ different na mɛtwe ɔmo ne magu ase ahwɛ de ɔkyerɛ ase deɛ ade wenkwa na ɛfine na wobɔ sɛ deɛ ɔbɔ awo nipa no yɛ ɔsase da bi a ɔbɛ unsettle wɔsɛ Vini akeka nsɛm bi kyerɛ no a wɔamfa no adwe ankɔ ɔkɔ ne n'adwuma ana ɔba sɛ ɔba bɛyɛ ana nsɛm a Vini nso ka kyerɛ no no wɔntumi nka nsom ankyerɛ ebia nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no ayɛ nkɔmɔ akɔda no diɛ na Alvaro Carreras nsom ne Mohamed Salah bra ɛno adu baabi na mu ayɛ den kakra no a wɔn nso ba so ɔkyerɛ sɛ ha Salah ɛyɛ legend ɛma Liverpool na wɔsua deɛ paa wɔsua deɛ free ɛyɛ sa encounter na ɛno a wɔn nso ne Mo Salah ɛnya because adu baabi no wɔn yɛ timi tiny inside out ɛne ade ɛma kyerɛ sɛ Carreras nso hu nneɛma so koraa wɔsua deɛ free sa encounter na ɛno a wɔn nso mmienu ɛnya no so na Alonso yɛntie na fa Xabi Alonso mame because ɛno asɛne na Anfield ɛbɔ ɛyɛ Trent Alexander-Arnold tutuo time on bɛyɛ warm up na hu shiw wɔba mu kora deɛ gyae ne nan ka bɔ bi hu saa ama meka sɛ boy no ɛyɛ disappointed na coach ɛka kakra so na ɔmo yɛ aware nti nya adeɛ biara sɛ bibi foforɔ biara because na predictable sɛ ɛdɛn a wɔn nso ɛbɛbɔ no tutuo Xabi Alonso on Arnold.
It was been a very intense game, a typical atmosphere around feeling a Champions League game against top classic game in European football, and we needed his quality, we needed his, his threat from the wing. It could be expected, professional, mature. He was ready for that, so no problem. No, it was being a very intense game.
From Herbal and himself final game no aye Budapest and ya bebon na just Dominic aye Sobos line so chrome eno no na ya bisa Sobos line say anya bia no fona wo twen ho sanka bia final e won kasa kro wo mo fan game by game na fe wo mo say ye no ensom abesi akọ Sobos line e kasa.
We are keeping the clean sheets, and I think that's the most important. We had the rule 5 seconds behind the ball, and I think last 2-3 games everybody's doing it. And I said it many times. It would be a dream to play in the final in Budapest, but that's a long way to go. We have to keep going and looking game by game. But if I could play, that would be amazing. Finally, we are keeping the clean sheets, and I think that's the most.
Dominic Sobos line so I the banana pay quick one. When him Alexander Isak, ni pro no omodi about to just Obaba Gisabia early 2026 because from an equal December the Isak into me Moboma Liverpool na just a setback and so abem a groin injury and Isak no one on some Safa a setback at just Wontumi mo game Emma Liverpool na ora your friend say Gareth Bale wabo Madrid upay was what your foot to Emma Xabi Alonso Liverpool and Madrid and your pro said yes, coach Liverpool and different from Cranberry coaching Madrid net year. What was what Real Madrid the most important thing and so say oba manage players na players no ya na chese egos ewo mu pa into akama Alonso aso ate say Wontumi handle boys way and manage mu egos awaso be ya shibruta we be ya na bia me ball me hye na obejai ama penalty bar we yakofa yerim say we selected taker we gene pe akofa ball so obebo no about to atwene eno the last La Liga game now that social one manage egos na ebekwatia because Madrid and Leverkusen yenche Gareth Bale footwa what the Mashabi Alonso.
It was kind of lucky that Alonso could come in during the Club World Cup. It kind of acted as their mini pre-season where he could maybe test a few things out. And see what kind of system works, see how he can manage Real Madrid, because it's not the same as managing by Leverkusen. You have to manage egos, players, all that kinds of stuff. So they've had a great start to the season, only one blip against Atletico, but yeah, they've been on a great run of form.
Where were you on the ego scale at Real Madrid? Like, how did you rate in terms of difficult players to manage?
I was down there at the bottom.
I
had my moments, don't get me wrong, but no, normally very quiet, chilled. But yeah, I think everybody knows as Real Madrid it's about managing players sometimes rather than just tactics. So, but yeah, I'm sure Xabi's got a wealth of experience of being a player there, and yeah, he's had a great start. Yeah, no, definitely. I think it was kind of lucky that Alonso could come in during the Club World Cup. It kind of acted as their mini pre-season where he could maybe test a few things out. And see what kind of system works, see how we can.
Na Michael Sarbodu, Mr. Bodu na afi Michael Akumia afi Mekao say Stivo ana New Tilanti na Bishop Atapuku Obia wa full house. Na yebe ni nyina abom yebetimi ya foreign kwane ya sorry na
suban ya wo mo fa camera ne nto no so no bia hunu suban ya wo no so ni suban no
me zara bibia fine there
nyame adom
Florent Vet
obia ka de no fe tro
was the red in the tray yo
Now,
Emma Bobby or man, and I'm so boy, I'm no money in your system. I'm so much like
so we also to you.
Your mechanical number 10. And you are flamboyant dynamic number 10. Massa.
Me more Champions League. Yow, and then me time no. Me 60 goal. And you so fata.
Ento obi timi kasa. Ase. Edia on say amobo Chelsea any AC Milan. What I say? There's 9 Champions League titles on the table. Now both so many age 9. No, now 7-2. So what I say? You don't be na see no. Nkofo ni betima cha omo de enum 2 year nya half.
That's right.
Into a pedigree versus semi-pedigree. What I feel you know, women have coined their safer.
Liverpool for
double inverted number 10s, Eastern Europe Baku, Western Europe Baku, mechanical sobo, and a flamboyant dynamic vet. Omokabuma, Musiala, and a vet.
And a slot ball.
So it's me by na me be adwuma no na say okasa on Michael no makọ fifa no maybe no mo dey aso vet e no mo kasa but satan na my she na be my she se bi ni so omo mrebeba so ta say obi onim bobo ho ye ne nkobet so ta say se bo no nim ba e na internet na ba I repeat maka we message su biem time na Zidane about 2001 September to March no ka mo be ka so your flop.
Okay.
Because he struggled. By a call, Hampden Park, 2002 Champions League final. Why didn't I able? What I say? Into said there, Nunciano a bomb prenu. And I'm to acquire any enemies of the revolution for. My day. Oh, somebody and one we are. Munjai life now. So I say. Last season, say a shifty PSG match no about November. Ki go 6. Yeah, and they were very lucky. That's an element all of you have decided not to look. Champions League in Sao Bejia. The things fall in place for you. Go and watch Aston Villa versus PSG. Now, Musa United Emery said, "I don't know me until you Rashford free ball no."
Okay.
You get the point? He was the guy taking the game to them, and you could see the goal was coming as the concert of Abakubi Manefa. They were just about ready to be. When the time is yours, me once I bought the ball go post no, and I'm judge. So how much na me Chicago na say I do we need the MSA before for Adrian Edi. So what I say normal Liverpool na. So first 20 minutes na any PSG ball Anfield no. Now think you go on 4. So the next one go go 6. I'll Park the Prince.
Mane Firmino, Salamo,
okay. Into football is sanity. They were not excellent until Arsenal for no more looking invincible. And it hurt me. Say international tonight your Paramas I didn't see it. Because the Aston Villa and Liverpool here, you know. You could clearly see says so being any day Caribbean obey you with him. Let's see it for what it is. Sad match now more bonus is saying you don't play peak football. Liverpool's example from last year should be there for everybody to see. Last year, Liverpool bought peak football in the Champions League until you do the proper business end. If you ask now by Munich, they have to be careful. Yeah,
almost peak
football right now. Arsenal and by Munich, they are playing peak football. On the ball, you have a international break number. On the ball to January, whatever has a beginning has an end. Season curve no and straight. Maybe that's how it is. Fancy season curve no and straight oh
yes
and straight. Chelsea were nothing with Lampard until Tuchel came in, and it coincided with the right time of the competition. You grow into the competition, you play your best football, unya or lack from the round of 16 onwards, so that it doesn't desert you. Liverpool have gone down at the right time for them.
Let's say time now Liverpool lose matches now bar earlier on into the season.
Me say last season in March they lost 3 games. They were out of 2 competitions.
Okay.
I'm for refi. PSG young film. Newcastle Challenge Carabao Cup no. And then they lost another league game until Darwin Núñez scored more Brentford no. So everybody was like, Liverpool are rattled. Arsenal beat my ABB. And a match no more boy, you know. It's a classic game revisiting the 2022 Champions League final. And a match now Liverpool boy, you know. And it's final now. Your ball 2022 against Real Madrid. Difference be any fancy. And you know, producer, call now. Hey, Shadrach, what is Canary? You heard man. Hey, oh my friend, don't disturb me. 2002.
Yes, so much Champions League. Sorry, Ben.
Herbal Cup. Conference League. Europa League.
This is a winner. Fancy. 2002 final. Right? It had a connotation around it. And until I may only be BBM, I say, oh, the Yamibeka and the Wontumi Yamishakumia. Sena Kamuko, Omudesi Gumi Kukumo, some Pananamus media, family, Midikra, and Yamishi, and Yamishi, and Omokoto, Gobeno, say, on Omudi, Mekugum, Semidia, and Yamishi. None in the Amidinamiasi. Canizares, Nanayanium, and a Canizares, Reno. I catch and say, or so Diano, no name Busian, I will feed during the summer. And I can say, huh? No, in the summer we are going to Far East for the World Cup. Canizare say, oh, or Valencia number 1. Or Boabuan, or Barbary Spain number 1 now, you know, for the World Cup. So Canizare isn't one World Cup. Oh, you know what you say. And I hear a boy in the Chinese name. Near way, Canizare's uncle World Cup. No, that is only them, no movie. What did you do? Hey. Obika Uno. No be any Salak. It took Casillas from an understudy who couldn't drive to the Real Madrid training complex.
Okay.
To become Real Madrid number 1. And Spain number 1 in just one summer. Into Canizares Niprano ushered the season of Casillas. And to go back to the 2002 World Cup, higher na metinaka I say 2022 World Cup no may not be so different from the 2002 World Cup. Satan na me huge man of here. Some match no ko hebiem Yeledre Bastek and then Berbatov. At some point, Bastek back born back could know who's in it, no. And then casting Ramilo, no a centre back we need to say about the Sabetun comes on Monko. And I've read from Zero Roberto in an interview in Go Brazil. I can say he gave up at some point because no him. The margin between success and failure is very slim. Now in that 2002 summer, Michael Ballack, Nanko Bitman winning German Bundesliga, DFB Pokal, Champions League, World Cup. He lost all of them on the last day.
Oh.
Bayern Munich won, and then Leverkusen lost to Interhaken plus Top Muller and team. Final. They did whatever they could do. So in the final, Real Madrid final, watch. Borna Casillas yi, Bastek Borna we yi, Bebatov Borna we yi, Oliver Neuville cried after no in the 2022 no. Liverpool were the better team, went after them from start to finish. Thiago gave a clinic in midfield. Now, man, the your boy, them say, Casillas said, and sound clear, say, and a couple goal post in the PA. But they survived. They did. Because of who? Iker Casillas, San Iker Casillas. In the year 2022, no, Couture has come to repeat it in 2022, 20 years down the line. Real Madrid are winning by the odd goal. Hampden Park near 2-1, winner 1-0. It is 3 years down the line. You about group stage. No, what are you saying? Team Nisun no. That is the team spirit. So team way, they don't give up. Anytime you watch that final, Ebe Johnson. Omubona Casillas yi, Omubona we yi, Sana Couture 2022 no. Over 1,000, obey 1,000.
And now to see him.
Oh, and look at Van Dijk. There we go again, that guy. There we go again, that guy. And then there we go again. Until you've got to give it to them. The entire maker say the margins are too small, no. And some people are already a failure. Oh, again, 17-18. Real Madrid versus Juventus. What I say? Na ye bobo na Dybala ko bob akubi. Miami jam nim say rapon na about crossbar. Now go to that Ronaldo bicycle kick now. Man standing ovation was our stadium on. Ball no pio. That's I think Chiellini or somebody was down there. And a ball on 50. Then he went with it. And he says suffer. Real Madrid they know how to suffer. And then they can same way. Only on the ball for 90 minutes, a bit more about 80. But short they would suffer. But one moment, Vinicius Junior in 2022, one moment he decided the game.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. See ya netiki, you've got to give it to them. And now a classic. Kylian Mbappe is actually the main guy in that team. No matter what anybody says, Mbappe and the channel. Team no, they say it's in his shadow. The Obeka Real Madrid and no both in offense and defense. Transition. One of the things I liked about them yesterday, and they say they knew when to find him. Aside for tobacco, or then the 9 room, a bobacco, Emma Kelly.
That one make us a real.
Look, when ye Sanya Kel now go straight in a technique. One bony ye, Onyan Yawa show. Again, man is fallible. Or ye nipa. So what we saw yesterday was brilliant. Again, increasingly, when you move on to France, clubs are now chasing profiles. You need a profile. Me number 9 on your number 9. Hurricane on your number 8.5. 9.5. And then a 10, depending on which phase of play you'd want him to be in. Yeah, they brought for any Syrian 3 England for no. But truly, they've not had a player as technically composed as Kane, our striker. Until no, Rooney didn't have this level of playmaking ability, especially deeper.
But they can bring Rooney and after will be argument.
No, I want the argument, the difference between the two. Rooney's ability to strike the ball.
Rooney was all round, but Kane is more about playmaking.
Yeah, and you see,
I'm telling you, Ata spoke of the fact say we drop it deep,
too deep.
Kane drop it deep, but Rooney also drops very deep.
Good, but
even though US no, or rim Poggi Bobby Flacco,
Nathan, the finesse. Rooney had to adapt his game to suit the times.
Okay.
At every single point in time. 10 Lions, 1 Silly Boy. That time, no, there, number 9, 2006, year called World Cup. No. Okudi is only Ronaldo. No. Headline almost say 10 Lions, 1 Silly Boy. Who said the age in the Queen latter days at Manchester United and then at Everton, he adapted the game. But Kane, even in his prime, about boss abo and it's something that nka umfen susu an English striker. Sejuma ya yeka ho asemi e Aguero. Sejuma ya yeka ho asemi Luis Suarez. The typical Latin American footballer.
Julian Alvarez model.
So
some height.
Me say Newton hand me hiamboa. Most say players no mass strikers need to drop it deep. Na yesa on be drupo no normal break. Now, this guy is way deep. When it's time to finish and he's there, he gets it right.
I say, no, most often the distribution is like wide.
Okay.
It will follow late, but at the age, no, but born a for the physique, to maintain endurance, The supplies, they cut out wide. So the people join the play, or box, On fan vertically because vertically will be any top. The all top not here wingers. Only call direct so to be far, but the wingers are in the spaces and the channels.
Hold
on you free 1-2 when not can about the draw.
So now this is how they do it. Again, in commercial say Bayern Munich are looking at profiles. On the right, they have the typical number 10 who has decided to shift and play as a wide playmaker in Olise. And it's only Olise is not just a winger who is coming across. He's a wide playmaker. Inti yemfa ye nimfem. Why pa na ehun as a wide playmaker? Na otimi yes hard with the left foot. See, no, he is always getting the right ball from wherever he is. Inti by the time a Kane ebeba say ewo Olise no he knows how to slow the game down, come at you 1v1, take you out either with a pass or a dribble to feed Kane. And then on the other side, Overmars reincarnated. Mark Overmars, Luis Diaz. Now, depending on where the attack is built, he come at you 1v1 direct. He has skill, he has speed, and he has added end product to his game.
Diaz could be Barcelona.
Yeah.
Transfer
And then one of the things I've come to love about the coaching there, which I would want to praise, is the ability to tell that boy from La Côte d'Ivoire, say, look, you are grown, you are no more as direct and quick as you used to be. Find a way to be useful in our team. Serge Gnabry. So Gnabry is not the usual guy now from West Bromwich Albion, Arsenal, early days at Bayern Munich, speed, merchant, pace, bottom, Namin Koshel. Now he's adapted his game. Can I play with my back to go? Yes. Can I link up within the middle? Yes. Do I need technical insurance? Yes. In who? Conrad Lema.
So we no play na asesana and also evolve no. You fact credit na man.
Coaching. Yeah. It's coaching. Say player me who baby I okay ka kwedi say ka se boss abo na obo na wa ho odin ntimi prepare na do so acceleration ni ho. And Nancy and me akra me who be me be football for you. There's a difference between pace and acceleration.
Yes.
There is. Omo munim ball ne bon. Omo tumi ka no omadwem. By the time a ball ne beba no, he knows the number of steps he needs to take. Oba ball no so kakra bi your tackle will be late. Oba ma yellow card. And the bimo also a ball ne ebe turn anim na no, he's off. Must say carry. His ability to carry. Into the profiles that won the Champions League for them has gone down. Desire Doué is not playing so well. Bradley Barcola is not playing so well. Dembele is not playing so well. And then the midfield has been rinsed out. Technical security, João Neves. Technical security, Kimmich. Band for band, plan for plan, they are playing them. And again, you see, football coaching and education is very important. Umbo Anderlecht is an A-list academy. Now Umba Germany, Umbe Bonko Manchester City. Now Union Kochi. Now we need the fundamentals of how to set a structure. If the structure is not correct, you stifle the players. Coaches Papano, they allow players to express themselves. Or say, no, you know what? Give credit to my players. You can draw a structure, put the players in there. If the players are unable to execute the plan, coach will fail. Why not execute the plan or pack?
Wow.
Good.
But Bishop, players no be who job up more. They do overboard. Number 2, sometimes you may be to with 2 or 3 playmakers. As a set tactically, or close to stop about 1 or 2. Now allow 1 to function. You can't allow multiple players to have the ball at their feet. To say, oh, Messi me and San, you allow them because defensively, it wastes your back line.
So most like except now a ball during presentation. Uti you can say almost shemra say Wontumi wasted 5 seconds behind the ball.
No, because space ni bia.
When about so not more than 5 seconds, they be a salad here. You jane pama. So okay, lo be there the ama.
So no, you love
to open up somebody.
You don't overburden the team. And no, my friend is say balance. You must always maintain the balance in the team. You coach it. Animal we one day wonder. It needs to be coached. Coach now for Danielson and more. Coach now for Bebeto more. Coach now for way more. I said, good team. Again, I've seen Van de Ven go. Athletics.
Before that, imagine you have Robinho, team.
You need to play.
And then you allow them to, have the ball with. No, defenders they'll have issues with you.
Okay.
You the ball name Robinho no. Quick. Now second Robinho, so are ready. If you are the defender, the defenders have not gotten the defenders no, they are out of they are out of shape. The ball no coin, they are out of shape. Into a more trains and carry, they are more Robinho near Abros for 5 seconds. Or baby for them to get back in shape. Yeah, they might first Robinho or the second Robinho. They are the ball under 3 seconds. They are out of shape. So if the opponent attacks,
or make sure they be
that's it.
Problem. Oh,
that's it. So Arsenal have also set up a structure, not landing for me. No. They have to get a structure in this competition. Since 1903, they've gone 8 games without conceding a goal, which is very significant. Defenses win you championship, but our competition win you could have the best defense in the competition. So and for me, that's what they should look at, and not playing peak football at this point in time. I don't know what exactly the plan is post Igor Tudor, but then again, Juventus would have to see themselves for who they are. It's very significant. So when who say me, Benchama, who then Zuma, what you also here, what's the plan? Juventus risk losing Kenan Yildiz to a big hitter, and in the next transfer window, there will be the need for clubs, mega spending clubs, to go. No, and yet me Hong Kong. See, more insurance near Mama. As a man lead to Nekan.
Was a Chelsea call Sama?
Forget about Chelsea, forget about them. Forget about Chelsea. And Liverpool. Real Madrid are playing with 3 right-footed wing forwards. You should be worried. Ada Gulano on your winger or your number 10 Nibia.
Yes.
At some point, or many better tell Yama profile. No, they are looking for a profile. They will go onto the market. Why? They will ship on one of Rodrigo. Any boys Nibi, they will get money. On the back,
Vini Rodrigo.
Don't say Vini the Senate Denisi corner this oka. Only Mbappe or they will need a natural left footer on the wing. Insurance, Trameni, Kamavinga, Trameni, Valverde, double pivot. Now ada gule engine on machi. No munye ne Jumamano, so that the 3 can play when they are constructed and nobody anything. So Juventus must see that. They must. To the new players near Wamwa, Utimi Jai Dean Housen. Say Uncle Bournemouth. No one can follow it, Kelly. Soon. Say Udri One. The brightest young players always dreamt of playing for the La Vecchia Signora or Bani Moefe. So we'd want to play for them. How many of the bright Italian talents in recent times now? Need to know.
Dean Heisen Lord Kelly profile differences. The Italian Siriano, Dean Heisen is a bit softer.
Yeah. And coach preference and so on. Coaching preference.
So what kind of tactical culture? Dean Heisen is a bit sloppy on the ball and run no target in Liverpool. Multiple times. So look at the Syria. You need to be a good tackler. Is that a good strength of Dean Heisen?
No.
He's not a good tackler.
There's distribution.
He's always on the ball.
Distribution.
PK profile not Dean Heisen. The Syria. As a defender, you a defender. Yeah, No.
Mota converted Calafiori. left wing back.
Yeah. Well, Calafiori is one red.
Yeah. No, so I beg the question to ask: how did they allow Leone to leave Italy?
Exactly. Giovanni Leone. I'm saying where you have a question. You have some company phone.
So that's it.
No, how did you allow him to leave? It's a perfect question. Yeah, perfect. You maintain Bastoni.
No, you allow Leone to leave.
You maintain Bastoni. Na Kakao Leone we no. Two domestic guys. Na Komako serve as Azuris, you know, for the future.
Put the argument to him.
We are about to see about England for no more no be the corner.
And that guy is a natural heir to Van Dijk. It's so obvious when you see him play. However, he would come back better because of him. But Juventus drew, yes. But what's the identity? What's the plan? Coach knew him. Marquisio were him. How long is the convention?
More like a team are more a way to win, to be in competition, rather than a team are building for successive success.
Okay.
They would want to be
comeback kind of
that comeback. Maybe a Inter they would want to now see the Syria and Sana. You share the next step because we share Inter now share the Napoli. Napoli with Conte, they can never be a success in Europe. Any other manager you can bet your penny on them. But for Conte, but Juventus, I say almost CD dominance. This is a team a building for 10 years. And they were highly successful. But Rupe, the closest team our Ilia, or yet a team that can compete in Europe, it has been Inter Milan over the years. So Juventus would have to find a way. But when you flirt with changing managers, it means you lack direction.
So that's where I come in again, my good friend. You lack direction because Nipa now provided structure has moved from Turin to Milan. It is Inter Milan Europe. Now it's because the format are at the 10 trophies regardless of the coach. BP Marota.
And also the Inter similar.
The football business going to Liaba. What Sikabe?
The behind the scene men.
What is the thing? Okay, your mind's what? Iglitari. Run through the sporting directors. And yet to the point that Juventus shipped a sporting director to Tottenham.
Only Damien Kumoli Abeshimo.
No, so again, he's from the old school.
Benitez.
He's from the old school. I feel na orbitro structure at all. Na use Sikanemba. The general plunge in the shares of Jeep and Fiat has affected them. The Agnelli family is going through problems, personal problems. Jaman, for you guys are aware of this. Family tragedy, you guys are aware of that. Nina affected the club.
So there's about a genuine team.
And on before moving, this is a team that survived Division 2. Del Piero, Buffon, all they survived Calciopoli. So why Argentina? You see, fancy Sadio Young, since no one careful, it could become a terminal illness. Now, in the next 5 years, half a decade, I agree, I own up. Bibi Awasha Sibiano, after Juventus going 10 successive seasons winning, there was going to be a moment where they will go down. But let us all understand, Senkomowe is on the premise here. Juventus's dominance at home didn't reflect in Europe, albeit they lost 2 finals. But the formula that brought Paul Pogba and made him a world beater, formula Emma Stefan Lichtsteiner, and a robotic, proper mechanical right wing back, no, it is not helping now. Who would have thought? Said the Eco Sunina or Milano, somebody would reinvent the wheel for Andrea Pirlo to be successful. Marquisio, BBC, one of them was actually from Palermo, or Germany, Bazzagli, Bonucci, Chiellini, Yari, Meresi, and Milan, Senebe, Meba. Look, Juventus survived it all. So what's the plan? And it was just Sporting Lisbon. Let's be honest.
1 year was a Ronaldo transfer.
We ask him. Tehunukwa.
Yes.
Dream. It is my dream.
It has never been my dream.
So, Ramna, the perception from how are UEFA planning for the new format? Games in the BUA. And Bono and Kessel cover the latter stages of the Champions League. It is Barca Chelsea. buying PSG, Madrid, Liverpool. These are all games had it not been this new format, and can be enjoyed later, very, very much later. But I think it means the new format is good. It be a flaws be more any 1-2 those flaws. But for now, the kind of games I enjoy, I am super okay with the new format. The next thing I'm submission. Is there a power shift from Spain to England? I may fear Kakrawa. Is there a power shift? How are English teams Spanish teams no so English teams no what they yomo? Has there been a shift? Because the last 7 games in one. Assistant.
Yeah, show me a trophy.
Yeah, but who say last 7 meetings? Who said do not call England for? Even goal scoring no crown. We are talking about 14 goals for England and then 4 for Spain. And also the tempo, physicality, tactical variety I na English teams na demonstrating in the last 7 games. I mean, boya. Yeah, kwem say Spain team be bad no betimi abo English team at top format dominate here. Not just a technically team ni so. The days of Sevilla under Unai Emery no. And let's go be bow team no more started for under Herbal no more so no. We've seen Villarreal teams are Pau Torres more no very very solid. By England. We've also seen Madrid. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, all those clubs, whenever they come up against English teams now, but it hasn't been a case recently. Right now, so busa questions pass Madrid, Barca, Ginaswa, or Barca, all respecting English teams, they can't answer you. English teams no chance, and me, Mr. Papa Chelsea in the Barca game, no. The tempo.
You could break in about November, summer by 24.
No, Masa is the call for that match for God.
This month, yeah.
Just before break. Masa high line,
but for now, okay. You have to calm it down.
Play the devil's advocate. Platform. What platform? What platform? Oh, there now, Carabao Cup. Conference League. Europa League. It's me and say.
My direction say English teams
first you not to catch near where the Steve Cano. Now Drew Brunya brand as a salad and drones in your Muslim for me. I'm friends near Muslims. Those times by 2003 one almost just can almost fat almost sound system ne bar and move on this cow. Now no be almost yet to say be yet to say be this a ring. T as a ye bisanum ye mo dia. My inside Messao. So only take it out my floor. What was it? Let's go because our platform. Only platform. More Champions League, more Europa, more conference. More match Bakuliana, okay. Yeah. Because of English, England,
and for Spain, just a team national power. And the other argument, but it hasn't been the case recently. And Barca Chelsea game na Barcelona. If I tell you, say me confident, I'll be confident based on history. But currently, there
Chelsea without Copama.
Team no, American is slow, and quality for quality.
Okay,
American team Barca.
Because the Banya Legends game near Boni, I can see him.
So that's my fear. But apart from that, PSG buying at it feels like a new rivalry be sorry. How are rivalry is sorry now, yow? It can come out of anywhere, any different angle. Now rivalry, not sorry. Should be a US war in terms of economy, you need to pay no more. You can't wear upon real, you need to pay no more. A dear pan and Ghana between them and 1 to 2 US. But a raw war stage also football no, and the draw no by Babusa Ghana for me pick USA pay him. We still need them. And yeah, journalists for everybody Ghanaian pay US. Portugal buy a bejeso, Uruguay buy a bejeso. But how do we relate to these countries? Sort of football rivalry this year. But PSG buying the and survival. We've seen certain rivalries and say sorry AP. Chelsea also on the Barca rivalry power. From Del Hondo tackle on Messi no na sa rival no be establish if you JT on Alexis Sanchez referee ba kono so man ko Barca favor all of that of Viebo
Tom Henan of Rebo
of Rebo
Nanka va was that time now.
See Barcelona. Watch again.
Ovrebo. See.
Now you see Chelsea the near Yao. Pains. Ovrebo was a very bad referee. Wasao.
2009. Referee see Barca.
Watch the game again.
Asemna many attack no. Ki 12% TV.
When see Chelsea.
No, you're not getting us right. Say that the Biamoya money or man. Oh, say Chelsea for no strategy. You see, Yao because trophy na munji bida. And acquire Iniesta for so share mono. A Rama come again. The common denominator. Balak. That summer, he lost the European Championship and the Champions League within a short time, back to back.
It's true.
What did you want to Abrabomo? So,
how do you not say Balak pressure?
Because I can't answer too much.
Hello, and I just want to revenue to home.
After this game,
even on flight to Crown, no man, security personnel throughout Port Bia goes to
9.
And then 4 years ago, it was Anders Frisk. This is when you are power siege mentality. Where we are in free washroom, mobile, Memusa or chair, Rijkaard, Anders Frisk. That was the end of Anders Frisk.
So yeah, buying PSG rivalry, it will not survive because buying near the type of rivalry.
Samum.
Buying in rivalry. Buying on the Madrid Boria atimidie ntokwa bibia ni akiri
okay
oni basa boria ya wie bibia ni akiri
match e be born as tensions be
buying ntisa traditionally are not in that bracket but for PSG buy no or try so obi oyekese bia no one way or the other ni benya said be on so beba so PSG can basa a best player not in the call na basa so share no and all of that no about yes say basa ni PSG beba just a huge pointer you discuss it then PSG asaso ne Madrid akonya this time the Madrid dey confirm PSG best player unim say rival no so I establish we ensese biem every time ade no amode ye trend to Anfield no ombe Mbappe bi oba ma otra na say England ultras ni ho like that ultras
yeah
almost South America and French countries no ade omode ba ye Kylian Mbappe o come back here the trend is a trend of mine in the Bibianra. So rival na babeka but for PSG and I'm share Hakim injury no. And there's also a connection with Club World Cup no. Almost play back up Pride.
Musiala.
Sasa and something you say kama man somba. But because of buying Nintendo, man soon to me back. They are not like that.
Company crash more kind out to say well wishes for Hakim. I said
BNH. On that same score no company. I'm not for Bonabaso. I didn't know why. Aye football me come down na attack of foul na nya the subject or discuss about kon wan foul company where there o show ya buy the one some na can your person bo company maso look this job no anji Postecoglou for autonomous pay you o can adwuma o we season no say na we ni ko say it's always football and standard necessary obo bi eba so no calm down kakra e kan kran promotion ka Xavier small team and ka nyina di ka small team bi na Xavier and no promote sa kran ba bi ka nyina di but demands and responsibility na different company or the stability and calmness abre buy for but ade a buy na pe e Europe o de be judge company no enye fie
okay juso obo wini wan na trophy na ma
adwuma na o ye no first Japan case na yo stability and calmness ya treshi kakra no makofana ba no be stabilize it then they will be fishing out for a coach Japan case na akra adwuma Fegi anobi na man for person Fegi be Manchester United no so company here dey let's wait patiently next season imra we company more Champions League final we no one GB nka buy for no when we and General Sergio Bundesliga ba kwa we will be here Bayern Munich company new season in the second season Champions League akoshe PSG or Paris and so
your group face
you calm it down. And this was the best coach in addition to Liverpool. They were the best team best coach proud to meeting PSG most legit do me and it's not that Liverpool call off and
true
and it's not became a villain I EPN or J come over fire but not on consider go and I not consider back so
Liverpool consider go
group stages you know of course Sabe
yeah
he was the best coach before meeting a PSG company and driving that stage but we are saying it's a company great job why do we add the great He's doing a normal job according to the eye of Bayern.
Samu.
Yeah.
So to say be outside Bayern there.
What's the standard? Okay, but what's the standard?
Yeah.
Break the monopoly. Eliminate Leverkusen. They didn't eliminate Bayern Munich machinery, took care of Leverkusen. Vets, but the team disintegrated. They have the best players and they are the biggest spenders in the league still. At best, Omaj League now. And this is something. Bayern will win the league for you. This is common. FC Hollywood. Go to Europe. Show your metal. Until they need to make an
simple. It
is standard.
Arsenal, Pew.
Yes. So like I don't know how to put this. Danube River, it goes through like 6, 7, 8 countries. Into most of these countries, say Oktoberfest, or the animal finity, or more. The modern son, no, like Katofla. Katofla, nibibi. No more the cuisine. They so Bayern Munich are serving their food to the rest of Europe this season. Then so instead of that, they just tradition. No, they want Europe to have a feel of Bavaria. And then they bring the trophy. Yeah,
it is the standard.
That's the standard.
You calm down. You calm down. My company now, right now, what I feel, I want the team to say, and you might be a defining a tradition for Bayern. We're maintaining wing attackers are 1-on-1 or more the capacity to move away, maneuver their way out. Or more replace your more left backs are any ball. The maraud whenever the boys in the final they join. Okay, Lizarazu. How's it different from Davis or Guerrero? I'm a left back in so but technically you need to be there. Company yes animani na I think said ya cano you be borrow now you what me about. My last piece me you see the word control your casem. Yana your opponent be about to say omuna bobo ni nyina ya need the possession on e kasa. Ya need the possession but usually without possession we don't define control. And now me bomb some dem and a slot. Check the statistics for me. Madrid your possession say. How many shots from that possession omunya me catch us a Ghana boy US boy Mexico. O check possession we are close to 60%. Shot on target 0. Mexico ball shot to say out of which possession? US ball.
Okay, so Liverpool 39% to 61 of for Madrid.
Now for shots
and our total shots are 17 for Liverpool, 8 for Madrid. Shot on target 9 for Liverpool, 2 for Madrid. Big chances 4 for Liverpool, 1 for Madrid. Big chances missed 3 Liverpool, 1 Madrid. Accurate passes 256, representing 77%
passes
for Liverpool,
possession
and 461 for Madrid, 87%. DAB now was saying. Okay.
So Bibia okay so be a possession when passes ni na come Madrid, but enema pa ni na come Liverpool because Liverpool control Madrid without the ball. What's that? Whenever Liverpool attacked, I'm making sure say on beja about 5 players. It will fee. Omunkobi. Now they are clearly Mbappe and Vinicius. Apart from say ball no ekrom no America. When you want to defend against America, close the spaces. Don't press high. You go whenever you have the ball. You don't go without the ball. Enemy kick without the ball means oko pressing. I'm gonna for Abba fast or Baba direct or whatever. But slot catcher say boys too nearly the Madrid do bano. Omo game ni America. So your cross spaces in the so yeah bar. Yeah, let's leave 5, 4, 6. Munkobi, don't worry. But your could be a chance. So I was just telling Sivo. So what's like? No, but force 9.
Technician.
About force 9. Now force 9 I can.
Technician.
Say you roll now all play now. Who's a force 9 or boy?
Okay.
Liverpool shot now the man is a no.
Yeah.
Oh quantifier.
Vet the man no.
Oh quantifier. attack conference me. Central campus.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks.
That's highlight. Sir, counter-attacking versus square board way. Zoboslai was the highest Liverpool player to finish it.
I don't know if Bono, Yamo, Quatua Mumbasu. Because Zoboslai am a born from. Pijam back, Quatuan and BA.
No, you know what you're going to say. Boban.
Yeah.
Look, this is a typical Eastern European archetypal back-to-back reinvented.
Yes, baby.
Oluso Majuma, Oluso Majuma,
and that's where I actually have the problems with our country. There's Obola boy, Sobolobon. If you don't know better than Sabono,
Body Roddy rapper, first man comes as a third number 9.
He
always comes late. Yeah, exhausted. Yeah, attackers in a win. Then he comes as the last number 9. So shall be no bonus shot in the free. And you're wide and wide. Or back I can let you are near setting a number. And I feel say, yeah.
Yeah, Insano.
So he was their highest forward player.
Yes. And he was playing the first line role. And now Mr. Boy, now I catch the boy will say so much like first line. I said Sani, you wanna say I'm just go with the slot. Me the mention me who every time we will say but and know how a slot a closing Mbappe Vinicius. Now I am because
due to Liverpool's current from the now. I mean, who cry Liverpool before
they really control a lot without the ball.
And by March, let's start now. So,
and near Jose principle. And near Jose principle, you train a lot without the ball. Company cabinra, company cabi. Or say Omoko PSG, no. They at time they had to train 8 against 11.
Suffer, learn to suffer.
8 against 11 means it's a concept without the ball.
Learn to suffer.
Yeah, when you do record, you be a day, you better form. Yeah, when we keep people no more, what do we do? And we're planning it now. So, in my opinion, and my game the slots a whole D. Alonso pa. Now they catch me in say Alonso team no. Enyam basa 2 most intense games are boy no. Yabono.
Madrid derby and Enra.
And
an intensity in war.
2 most intense games are Alonso share.
Classico ni there.
No. Classico he should have even scored more.
But the more shepa.
I want to me. Me catch us
I let you go born 5-2.
Me dia maniali. Ya jinsu a na ma to throw ya to come back. You can't rest. Who jinsu na ubi ano now. Who was a coach as no ma to throw no. No sa to zero I will be a sort of back.
Yeah. Yeah. Utimbo Champions League. Anthem no TB or Old Trafford.
The champions.
And no be match and I was now who did it. Now what is it? FA Cup draw no crowd. One round we share.
Oh, come you are
Grizzly. Koya support you.
That's just a work course na bomb sama sign is na baso.
Yeah, obi.
Now just the so director you who England help her.
Obi talking back.
We cause them.
Yeah. And one thing for a very long time in here attention pa and from man on that is clubs put attention and I say draw attention to a certain particular position on the field when it becomes necessary. You see, and China Unana called Manchester United, and I felt that now it was an accident in waiting. It was like smoking cigarettes at the fuel station. Near the ABC, because errors no one the game no. But the Akoto Nana number one thing I clear say there's one area on the field of play and very important, but yet it goes unnoticed. Cratching a friend said Cotoir. For years he has been the best goalkeeper in the world. He is the reason at Liverpool any Champions League trophy in year 7. That is Courtois. But whenever the discussion about Madrid, world best player Biaba, the goalkeeping area of football no and talked about. He has been excellent for Madrid. And the Ocean Ra after post game na the interview, no Mubusan say Omu Van Dijk no Konate so Omone Nesre, dear son and Oka. And also the memories of 2022, that's what players in the team. Into one some no more can say it is happening again. What is happening again? Yes. But see, I may be some Madrid fans and so many of my best players. I ever bought Mbappe, Vini. Nobody will mention Courtois. He's the reason Madrid I am very successful in the UEFA Champions League and the trophies of magic. So that area of goalkeeping, no. So once a club we shall see a Casa goalkeeper way while somebody another say, Onana the enemy. But when they are performing, their position goes unnoticed. Makazobos like one time that may be kind sometimes. What can I say? He's Liverpool's best player. Yeah. And there are a lot on tapping into the quality. The catch is a blend of Gerrard or that long range, or sa quality. See why shall see on the shinga crank. It's now who say or sa strikes now here. Is a midfielder. The PR system of England no ebe ye juma Jubileum, but ye Jubileum level ne this gentleman. He's fortunate and over Real Madrid. But Roche's skill set and quality, Obiade obetim the about on field of play. He is a total midfielder. Wabo number 2 position. Midfield 8-6, Obon a 10 obo. Obon wings are he's there. So maybe I can't say he is the best player. And what a Wonimuno, we are yet to enjoy him. And now a glimpse of, and some now crying. But on slot, them will be out to no foka crabby.
I say them say, call the old gas now.
Also, I catch you say, Liverpool team, and say you. He is trying to fix BB and Nick answer them. Yes. Or Macacapena Bikai. He was trying to fix BB problem in you. I understand. He wants to utilize vets because it's expensive or the quality, but vets na time back.
Okay.
The difficult moments in the season are over here. The Coutinho ingredients.
They got proud to the game and say Alonso Kai.
You see, and also more kind of was now ballers and Germany will be or vets. Yes. So I feel that he is trying to force him into the team at the time and you can also force him. Okay. It will come naturally.
Mate.
But the Liverpool you saw yesterday,
you will see them again.
You just
you will see them no more.
Just wait.
Okay. Wow, and then they must see you akwaba. Cabo break. See you auntie. Same day be now. I will say Diana star striker and minimum say be our beton.
League in my idea.
Yeah. Go Stars.
The second round, yeah.
Go Stars.
No. The farmer for can attack top.
Double prone 2 time for
Atakumi.
What can I say then?
Fancy room na fi ni nkoma kakra ye ko tabia fo asore na ye de look na tabia ba complain industry so ma daroma tabia taakum obedi bi na afia no etimi aboa na odwumadie enso etimi akokama ede ama no ana make fo ede ama na tabia no na make wan asem no said ye ene esitiem ene se onum bi ataakum na eboa ene odi ha oba ne be manyina odi na libido no akosoro tabia ba Miss Channel na yi malaria free ode ama capsules we ye matima abenum bi 024368 6861 now if you what the home come Ruta natural products our Germans Ruta Miss Channel or be malaria be free or the general body pains no and also ever call and I feel Ruta Ruta live and also boa Emma Mojadi free send room janum Emma nipeduanum a kamapa no a Ruta live and I feel Ruta tonic and also say typhoid fever no ebe ye a free I'm be free Ruta and 0244 485 632 now feel what didn't come emulator bar supplement and me kan fo ere ma say emulate no dwumadi edi ene say utie me na no pay na obese boost immune system na onya bi na anoma ebetimi aboa eyipa no aneni me kan fo ade amesoboti general well being no wa nyamfie dumie no kwa untimi no bi oba wa fafro ana afi o ma akra no fo num bi enye 0535112813 3p garlic mixture ana me kan fo de am obi bia utie me ne de 3p no menstrual pains no etimi aboamu ye pa ana afi stroke nso anya bia ono ma bitimi asore original sugar level so ana afi high blood pressure ni nyina no 3p garlic mixture ni tino kokko garlic enso edda bottle no ntia no ahye no so the amami 0248928824 na wadi nkomade da so Herbal clinic Dr. Alda Usu waso ani no cataract tendency so na glaucoma ana hawadwena brana oni ho dwuma mfamode purely herbal medicine ana treatment na osewin country so yare no sembia hypertension na prostate how adwe obi diabetes how no be friend am be mo takra mo be port cortes ya ben Archbishop Porter Girls kuma se kwara so Estate Park edi njuma ho na mo Tabora so alaji wala ko junction wa Accra 055990123 na afi wadi nkomana nuaman so etimi akokama ediama no kakrefro yerum na yemfa local news no kakra emra na bidafo emberem na yeni nkoma yerum dia na yewura the Ghana Football Association said enra yete ho edema no omone NLA womo assign partnership womo hwese na me adom omode supporters ebe free Ghana ha ede womo akopiem ewo US of A Mexico na Canada na every president edi tudwa se ni padodo a womo hwe mu so mubedi umbeko US and Mexico and Canada no a 220 based on this project raffle na yebetu no mo mbe win no ombe selecting pa 220 na omudu omoko the tournament yenti nsema every president Iraqets erituda
Wontumi
to play this game to win for yourself, to encourage your brothers and sisters to play this game, to win for themselves.
I may pay your cancer or day 220. Omo ebeto raffle be win no anebe corona yeni no nkomo na fi ya wesere nua ma bisi akwa no ye the FA president nsem kakra wari tudwa ane de onsem de ba enye ready ento aso His Excellency Anra
people or fans have been very supportive of our work, supportive of the Black Stars, and I want, if it is possible, every football fan to be able to consume or to see workout games live. Okay, but what we have done today is to offer our widows mite in terms of opportunity for the Ghanaian fan. Together with the lotteries and Herbal, we're hoping to take 220 fans to the World Cup to enjoy the World Cup and to support the Black Stars. And I think that, and I'm very sure that very soon we'll be coming out with other key strategies that will be aimed at getting even more people to join our colleagues already in the diaspora to support our Black Stars. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, Arian Sama, the FA president, said it to Jairem. Now, if you are to us, wedding come for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nra, and already to just say, the African Games are, Ghana, that's the 13th African Games, a course on the Sika, a PMO, which means facilities, no, ye, Chelsea, any idea, and what say reports, no, and so, our Mushe Nimono, Eja, or National Intelligence Bureau, NIB, and so, Omone, the Attorney General enim komo na for investigation enkoso one contract na omo award dey tournament na omo ye no na for procurement and infrastructure onsem nyina omo hwe na for womo enso embe account permanent president anyway enso atwidenti see twen was say ye nhwe na report in the second week of December womo report na for monfa ensem no enso emra na obia no hubo mu bia no ono nso emra me ya no nti say dey enwa I want some, I don't know, your remote sports minister so yeah, was say your mouth be anti facilities nedia. You see your Baba Rack Sports to the crowd do tamale. Nina or name of the Omo can say is a Sikano Binyano, same be Omo Bushu, and as you will be JDR, sorry, any idea says can and one and on the bear maintenance a war. You can say stadium my old crew, my intie and local PM or public accounts committee and on the Kakra at Tuda.
education is one step. So we have decided that this month, November and December, the National Sports Authority, together with the ministry, will embark on some massive education. We're going to do this in conjunction with the Ghana Tourism Authority. We are not going to do it alone because they already manage and supervise these bodies that we are going into. So we're going to do it with
November, December, Ghana Tourism Authority, create awareness. Say so bush will be an program baby catch room. Ghana, so your facilities meet stadium meeting abeje na project no ana yabo edi amamono ayero nsem edi emana the super class no Airbus on Sunday game I know the panenra Iraket NL Jumedia or SI partnership with them. None Yubusan say Sano Hukotoko any has form our league games see ahead of the game Airbus on and Jordi Buzan say Ghana version of Air Classico who is was here no day on doing him a super clash Yenti Racket ahead of the game Airbus on Sunday.
Minim Ghana version so the minimum here super class. Krobia Kumasi Asante Control any Accra House of Folk ever say so much we match sebi Bibia or Ghana Kumha and beyond the person Ebeshe. Yami Adam Sona Sunday Ebedua Enya Doko Accra Sports in Makohe. They invite to Bibia say 2 teams no are ready. So share on last league results on Choki and say has equa win win and Kotokoso Baba Sports Omnia win Namia Duma in Kai Sports Stadium a bed the proper Sunday ever open football invite to open football so invite to because when you say open football you want to be entertained and Namia Duma Bibia FM entertainment will be available at Accra Sports Stadium. My name say me share Taremienu Sunday minim.
No a racket kaka or the Etujana. Good news at the Mahas and it's a center back Ali Mohammed a fully fit available for game on Sunday and Basunti center back Ali Mohammed available coach Masood Ebes starting obetime use soon against Kotoko and on some chairman receive nanu ya no mutu aba e de amano ama isi odini chairman so ho na odi atujo say the one kan nyina ne say Kotoko form mra na mo ba na mu ni baby da kra chairman solo obama aduane adiama mbabi ada na omasa ahyemo account yintie chairman receive
masters phobia the best phobia beautiful people with beautiful color phobia never say die until the bones are rotten yeni asi edu keteke nana no nyankonton brantie yeni Accra hasofo yena yekasi ye emane dimu na en kwasie da ya eda ye nimu ye ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene wo match na me share me supporters na bo say omudi tumi amame as NCC chairman no mejina menenwa we ne sa match e dia ma Accra House of Folk supporters na timeton krama minua na owo Kumasi chairman solo so wo ba Accra won frame
and a slot ball.
Kwano onyade. So it's me by na me be adwuma no na say okasa on the Michael no makọ fifa no ma bi no mo dey aso avet e no mo kasa but that time na my she na be my she so bi ni so omo mre beba so ti ase obi onim bobo ho ye ne nkobet so ti ase se bo no nim ba e na internet na ba I repeat maka we message su biem time na Zidane ebo 2001 September to March no come back as a flop.
Okay.
Because he struggled. By a call, Hamden Park, 2002 Champions League final. Why didn't enable? What I say? Into said there, Nunciana a bomb prenu. And I'm to Akumia any enemies of the revolution for.
My day.
Oh, somebody I want we are. Munjai life now. So I say. Last season, say a shifty PSG match no about November. Ki go 6. Yeah, and they were very lucky. That's an element all of you have decided not to look. Champions League ni sa obejia. the things fall in place for you. Go and watch Aston Villa versus PSG. Now, Musa Emery said, "I don't know me until you Rashford free ball no."
Okay.
You get the point? He was the guy taking the game to them, and you could see the goal was coming as the concert of Kubi Manefa. They were just about ready to be. Okay. When the time is yours, me once I bought the ball go post no, and I'm judge. So much na me Chicago na say I do any the MSA be for Adrian Edi. So what I say normal Liverpool na. So first 20 minutes na any PSG ball Anfield no. Now think you go on 4. Send another person come go 6. I'll Park the Prince.
Mane Firmino, Salamo,
okay. Into football is sanity. They were not excellent until Arsenal for no more looking invincible. And it hurt me. Say international tonight your paramas I didn't see it. Because the Aston Villa and Liverpool here, you know. You could clearly see say so be any day ka Caribbean obe you me film. Let's see it for what it is. Sad match now mo bonus say no. You don't play peak football. Liverpool's example from last year should be there for everybody to see. Last year, Liverpool bought peak football in the Champions League until you do the proper business end. If you Arsenal by Munich, they have to be careful. Yeah,
peak
football right now. Arsenal and by Munich, they are playing peak football. On the ball, you have a international break number. On the ball to January, whatever has a beginning has an end. Season curve no and straight. That's how it is. Fancy season curve no and straight oh
yes
and straight. Chelsea were nothing with Lampard until Tuchel came in, and it coincided with the right time of the competition. You grow into the competition.